Gang, what's happening? Gonna wait a little bit, not too much. I'm gonna get right into it here. Just let me take a little sip of this bang. Yeah, you guys read the title. A lot of the problems that guys suffer from nowadays is just the lack of common, you know, the title says sex appeal and social skills, but really and truly, I could have just said common masculine skill sets, right? I really could have said that. Um, but that's what it is. It's a lack of sex appeal and social skills. And these two have been lost in the sauce for some time now because a lot of guys seem to think that sex appeal is only reserved for women. Y'all in the chat, shout yourselves out. Say what's up. Okay, but they seem to think it's only reserved for women and that men aren't able to have or aren't able to acquire, sex appeal, whatever you want to call it. And really all it is just basic, like I said, basic knowledge, basic masculine knowledge. But nowadays it's not so common because we see the reversal of roles. So now you got a whole bunch of young ladies trying to act like men, and you got a whole bunch of young men trying to act like young ladies. And as we know, it really never works out. It doesn't work out. No matter how much you think that masculinity and femininity are like gender roles and stuff like that, when push comes to shove, they're not. When you're really out here, like you've dealt with enough women, you dealt with enough young ladies, and even women will tell you that this is true. Okay, really, a lot of chicks really deep down inside, they put on that whole masculine front, but for real, they don't really mean that. They don't really want that. They don't really want to act like that. They don't want to burden a responsibility of what men go through. But like I said, a major factor is just being masculine. I know it's played out and it's just so cliche, but really sex appeal is really just being masculine. Ochoa, Oche, I hope I pronounced your name right. O'Shea. Find your page from Rom Wills. Fuck with your content. Yeah, man. Rom Wills, shout out to Rom. He put me on. He really did. He helped me out a lot. Shout out to Rom Wills. Um, but it really is that basic because if you think about it, how as men, why do we find women sexy? A chick that you find really sexy, why is it that you find her appealing in that way? Is because she has feminine qualities. That's her sex appeal. She has feminine qualities. She's cool. She's chill. She's easy to talk to. She's not trying to challenge you. A lot of these chicks, they try to challenge you, like men do, right? Like a homeboy would do. Like how a man would challenge you, like, oh yeah, I could do that better than you, or oh, you trash or something. A lot of these chicks do that, and that's a turnoff. Okay, so just kind of flip flop it in terms of how men get their S appeal. Okay, that is how they get their S appeal by exuding masculine traits. And when I say masculine, man, it doesn't. I think the reason why it's so freaking cliche is because a lot of these alpha males will get on YouTube. You could be anybody you want on the internet, right? You could be the most alpha, most toughest guy ever on YouTube. So unfortunately, a lot of guys, their perception is skewed about what masculinity is. You know, they'll watch channels from certain content creators, and these content creators are always mean mugging, always looking pissed off. That's not masculinity, right? That's, to be honest with you, that's kind of the opposite. Because, you know what I'm saying? Really, a big part of sex appeal is that chill. It's just being chill. Unless you don't need to be chill anymore. Okay? Unless you need to go ahead and go gorilla mode. But other than that, you're just chilling, right? Think of it like that cool, I don't know, maybe coach that you had if you were in school, or think of it maybe if you were in the military, you know, the superior, he was cool, easy to get along with, but you didn't cross him, no. Okay? But you didn't cross him, but he was cool, he was easy to get along with, and you respected him. That's Just think about that when it comes to how you deal with chicks, right? You're cool. Okay, that's a huge part of sex appeal. And notice I'm talking a lot about the personality. I'll get to the physicality in a little bit. But really and truly, it's just being able to talk, just being able to go back and forth. Okay, it's not about being super uptight and trying to puff your chest out like you're super macho and stuff all the time, because you know people see through that, right? People kind of see through that. The loudest one in the room is the weakest. That's y'all remember that. So you know, guys walking around with their chest puffed out and trying to be a dickhead for no reason. Hey, look, might it work with some chicks? Probably so. But from experience, and a lot of guys that do well with women, they'll tell you this too. A huge part of sex appeal is just getting along with the chick that you're talking to. It's having a nice conversation. I know that's weird, right? That's freaking outrageous. Having a conversation, what? Oh no, I thought it was about walking in and making her submit to you and kneeling down, and you feel me? It's a defense scant dollar. It's a defensive mechanism for most guys to look and act hard all the time. It is. It is, because you know the old saying, the loudest one in the room is the weakest. Very true. And why do you think they say watch out for the silent ones? Right? Because they're not saying much. They're not saying much, and you never know, you know, what's going on with them. That's why they say watch out for the silent ones. That's the ones you really gotta watch out for. But these super trying to be loud and rowdy alphas and shit, that shit is whack, right? From experience, and a lot of guys know, if you do well with women, all you got to do is just be cool, right? Have a normal conversation. And a lot of guys, like I said, a lot of guys that do well with it, hell, not even just women, even at work, even in the real world, you having those good social skills, even if you're introverted, even if you're introverted, you know, even if you are introverted, because I'm more, even though it's ironic, because I got a YouTube page and I'm, you know, I got thousands of subscribers and shit. I'm still in real life somewhat introverted. But even when it's time to talk, right? It's just a chill conversation. It's easy to talk to, and that's what a lot of guys they're lacking, right? They're lacking. They just don't flow with the women they're talking to. Because man, a lot of guys get in their head and they look at a chick and they get all nervous. It happens to the best of us, right? It happens to the best. I'm talking about single guys. I'm not talking. I'm in a relationship, but talking to the single guys, they see a pretty chick, they get all scared and whatnot. Because hey, look, as men, we get rejected way more than women, right? We get rejected way more. We get rejected way more than women. So yeah, some guys are gonna be timid, especially if the chick is fine. But what you don't know is this chick is a regular chick, right? She takes dumps like you. She probably farts, and when she get in her car, after a long day of shopping, she been holding in her farts all day, right? Because she done ate a cheeseburger and Pepsi, you know what I mean? Like ate some junk food. And here's another thing too. A lot of these so-called pretty girls that y'all obsess over, they be eating the same stuff you do. They eat like slobs. They eat cheeseburgers and Whoppers and Whataburger and all that there. So they get in a car after a long day of shopping and they let a mean fart rip. They get in a car and just let that shit rip. Okay? But a lot of guys get in their head and um start tripping and like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty and God, I just can't talk to her. And they start acting like TV. They start acting like movies when a guy sees a pretty chick and he starts acting all goofy and stuff like that. All that is programming, right? All that is programming. Whoever made that movie, that was probably their experience with females. So they projected it onto the TV screen, literally, right? But yeah, this chick burps. She be digging in her nose, digging in her booty when no one's looking. She's just like you, bro. She's just like you. When she's at home, she's on the phone scrolling for hours on the phone, eating pizza, farting again, right? So she's not different than you. She's not different than you. Only thing is, hey, look, does she get more attention than you? Yeah, for sure. But other than that, she's really not that different. Hell, a lot of these chicks, they play video games too. You'll find a lot of these chicks like anime and video games. A lot of these pretty chicks are like anime nerds. But you won't know because you don't talk. Because when you do, when a lot of guys do start talking to a chick, conversation is kind of choppy. And you're not, hey, look, you're not going to get along with every single chick that you talk to, right? It's not going to be a home run with all of them. But if you get your social skills up, you're going to have a way better chance with chicks that do find you attractive. And then you'll find out, damn, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. I don't know what a lot of guys say. They're like, oh, these chicks play games and they want you for attention, all that stuff. Unfortunately, yeah, that's true. That's going to happen. But hey, look, just because you lose one game, if you're playing basketball or football, just because you lose one game or you miss one shot, are you just going to be like, F it, right? You're just going to be like, F it. And just quit altogether? Nah, you're gonna make a shot at some point. You're gonna click with a chick at some point, and when you're talking to her, it's just like a flowy conversation, kind of flirty. It's kind of flirty. It's loose. It's not all constricted, and you're trying to be all alpha and super. I gotta keep my masculine frame. I have to keep my masculine frame. The thing about it is that whole masculine frame shit, I do agree with it to some extent, but a lot of these guys, like I said, the guys that y'all watch, they take it to an extreme. It's like they consider joking with the chick beta. It's like, are y'all serious? Are y'all serious? Like joking with a chick is beta? And I swear, I promise, guys who do really good with chicks will tell you. They will tell you that the way they talk to chicks is free flowing. It's just like what you would think swag or whatever term you want to use. Swag, uh, not drip. That's more with clothes. But y'all get what I'm saying. Like just a cool guy that a chick starts talking to, and a good way. Look, fellas, I'm telling y'all this. Fuck what these quote unquote alpha males be talking about, because they gonna turn y'all into some kind of unpleasant, unbearable, you know, it's fucking, they're gonna turn y'all into unbearable pricks. I'm telling y'all, there's balances, okay? There's balances. Yes, the whole thing with getting a chick, but there's something with keeping a chick, because turning guys into cyborgs. Yes, like there's no reason, bruh, there's no reason for you to act like a robot with a chick, okay? There's no reason that you need to act like a damn robot, because life is short. Life is way too short for you to be approaching chicks, or when you're with her, you there just stone cold, just an unbearable prick. She's gonna be like, man, F this. Then she gonna go mess with some dude who shows her a good time. And that's what it is. A lot of guys are like, why am I doing all of this for females? Why am I doing all of this? Well, let me ask you this question. Wouldn't you want a female to put in effort for you? Right? You wouldn't want a chick to show up on a date acting like a biznayich, right? Acting all rude. Just everything you say is just, she's like, what are you talking about, right? I had those type of experiences. You get on, you meet a chick and everything is like, oh no, I don't hug, and oh no, You try to make a joke and she looks at you like she's offended, and everything is just everything is just so uptight. You will be like, man, F this broad. F this broad. What am I doing here? This is literally unenjoyable. So a lot of dudes are like, yeah, but men are different. Yes, we are different. We're more looser in a different type of way. Yes, I get that. There's still a masculine way to be free flowing and just let it flow with a chick, right? When you're with her. But fellas, it's been a lot of times where I was joking, right? If you see, let me tell y'all this. If you're in a social setting, party, lounge, school, whatever the case is, and you see a dude talking to a chick and she's giggling every 5 minutes, like she's really in it, like really engaging with him in a conversation, and she's giggling a lot, and she's, real loose and receptive, you already know he finna smash. You already know he's finna smash, or has the ability to, or has a good chance. So you guys need to think about it like that. The only time you really need to go in this whole, I'm alpha, super duper uptight, everything is offensive, everything is, I have to hold masculine frame and all that. The only time you got to go into that is when you need to, right? If you start sensing like disrespect, that's the only time you need to really go into that. Other than that, if the chick really likes you, if the chick is sexually attracted to you, you got her, dog. You don't need to do all that masculine, that super hyper, that overcompensating macho stuff. All you need to do is have a simple convo, get it flowing, make her laugh 1 or 2 times, and be like, let's take this back to my crib. They're really that simple. It's really not too hard, fellas. It really is not hard. A lot of these alpha male channels will complicate the hell out of it. They'll complicate the hell out of it. And it's because they got played sometime in the past. So now they're hyper vigilant about everything a chick does, which is, hey, look, sometimes when chicks do things that you need to check, right? But if y'all are flowing, you're not really going to see too much of that. Okay? But yeah. And that's how it goes a lot of times. You're chilling, you're having a nice conversation. She's going to start getting closer to you, and bam, all of a sudden you're like, let's head back to my spot. Let's head back to the telly, whatever you want. And best believe she's going to be like, yeah, I'm down. It's really that easy. It's really that easy. Everything by John. Man, I finally just started in the gym 2 weeks ago. Had to make a change, bro. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. And I'm gonna get to the physicality here in a minute, because I know y'all love to hear that gym talk. That stick talk, stick talk, stick talk. Y'all remember that Future song? You know we talk that stick talk, stick talk. But to put this Cashapp in them new toy. Man, mumble rap. By the way, speaking of rap, I heard I made the mistake of giving Playboy Cardi a listen. His new album that was just so anticipated. I'm like, man, I must be getting too old for this. This is straight trash. You know, straight fucking trash. What the hell am I listening to here? It's like, is this how old is this man? You know, and the dudes who are listening to, I hope it ain't no grown ass man listening to Playboy Cardi. Cause I'm like, this shit is that's just my opinion though. I'm a boomer, I guess. I'm a boomer. But yeah, man. It's really easy. A lot of these chicks, y'all really undermine how freaky chicks are with a guy they're really sexually into, right? A lot of y'all underestimate how easy it is if she's really sexually attracted. It's really not that hard. So there really doesn't have to be an over complication of all of this dating strategy and stuff. If she's a slut, then that's who she's gonna be, no matter how masculine or whatever you are. If she's disrespectful, no matter how masculine, whatever, you don't need to deal with her. But if y'all have like a mutual attraction, y'all are mutually sexually attracted, yeah, that's all you got to do. All you got to do is connect with her on a level to where she feels comfortable with you. She feels comfortable with you. And that's a huge part of sex appeal, is her, believe it or not, feeling comfortable with you. Because I heard a lot of these red pill channels and stuff talking about she should never feel comfortable around you or something like that. Yeah, I promise, man, y'all are taking advice from incels. I swear. I swear. It's like, why would you not want a chick to feel comfortable? Because think about this. If you're a dude, and this happened to me before in the past too, where I didn't feel comfortable with a female. I got like set up type of vibes, right? I got vibes from her that she's on some I'm gonna set you up type of shit or something like that. Why the hell would I want to engage with her? Why the hell would I want to go to her crib or engage in anything with her? I wouldn't. So think about it like that. If a chick don't feel comfortable with you, she ain't gonna want to come back to the crib, or you know what I'm saying? She's not gonna want to be intimate with you. Now, am I saying to be a doormat? Hell no. And that's where a lot of guys went wrong. They were just doormats. They were just straight up doormats. Better lyrically, Jada or the dude you just clowned? Of course, Jada. Jada would play. That's not even that's not even a statement. J.R. Ryder. J.R. Ryder went hard when he, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened to him in Dipset. Something happened along the way. But Dipset, I feel like J.R. was like one of the most lyrical ones in Dipset. I rock with Dipset. I used to Jewels was my favorite. But yeah. So and physicality wise, man, a lot of young men, here's where the physicality wise comes in with the sex appeal. They just don't understand what turns women on visually. They just don't understand what turns women on visually. Okay? They don't understand that yes, women are extremely visual. And here's kind of where, even though I disagree with Black Pill and how extreme they are, sometimes they have valid points. Okay? Sometimes they have valid points. Women are most definitely visual. Women will most definitely reject you based off appearance. I don't care what. No, hey, look, other content creators might have a different school of thought on this. I'm gonna tell you right now, just like as men, we can easily be like, hell nah, to a chick that we don't find attractive. We don't care how much she's being nice to us and stuff like that. Same concept with women. Women are visual. Same with us. Same with us. And yes, they are freaky when it comes with visualization towards men. This is like hidden knowledge, quote unquote. It's not really hidden. It's common sense. But like I said, with today's society, a lot of guys have been brainwashed to just believe total nonsense, like women aren't visual. They're very visual. And a lot of guys just don't know what visually turns them on. And once again, a lot of guys make the statement of, why should I hop in the gym for women? First of all, it's not just for them, but this is what this channel is centered on, is attraction, right? Of course, I have other shit going on besides what I do on YouTube, but this, you can't, if you make a channel, you got to stick to the topic, right? Like, I can't talk about attraction and all that stuff, and then my next video be about skateboarding. That video is literally going to get 0 views. It's like, what the hell? Like, we didn't subscribe to you to talk about skateboarding. Okay? But for guys that are like, why should I do all of this for women? You guys sound like feminists. Okay? Because a lot of these chicks that are feminists, they will say the same thing. They're like, why should I get sexy for men? Why should I lose weight? And why should I take care? Why should I do anything for? Well, if you don't want to, then you're not gonna get a quality guy. Simple as that. You don't gotta do shit. You don't have to improve yourself. You don't have to hit the gym. You don't have to have personal hygiene, but don't expect to attract a quality chick, because a quality chick that's in the gym, that has good hygiene, come on now. You think she's going to want a guy that's out of shape, doesn't take care of his physical appearance and stuff like that? No. So yes, you do got to put a little bit of work in. If you don't put the work in, I just don't understand why this is such, this triggers a lot of guys. This triggers a lot of guys when you tell them, look, you gotta put in some work, you gotta hit the gym, right? You gotta get your physical appearance up. They get pissed off. And I'm just like, bro, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't work on your physical appeal, on the physical side of it, you're not going to have success. So you really, just like they say, if we're talking about politics, they're like, if you didn't vote, then don't complain, right? You guys, I know we've all heard this before 1 billion times. If you didn't vote, then don't complain. same kind of the same uh you know shit, what am I looking for? What word am I looking for? The same type of wave, you know, the same type of category or same type of deal. If you didn't put the work in, then you cannot complain. If you didn't put the work in, you can't complain. Because when a lot of these chicks you guys will see them on IG and TikTok or whatever, be super overweight, have multiple kids, and are like, why should I do anything for chicks, or why should I do anything for men? I don't need to do anything for men. Well, then don't complain. You get what you pay for. You get what you put in. Simple physics. You get out what you put in, right? So it's the same way with your physical appearance. Yes, they're gonna be looking at your physical appearance, and that's one thing. That's one thing that black pillars talk about. To an extent, is true. Now they go super extreme. They go super mathematical with the eye measures and the nose and if your eyes aren't, if your eye isn't diametrically parallel to the oblongata oblongata, then you're an incel. Like, no, it's not that damn extreme. Okay, but yes, women are looking for dudes who are in shape, who present themselves well. And a lot of players, a lot of guys, they will tell you, the ones that do well with women, yes, they know the importance of keeping their physical appearance up. And the argument is always, yeah, there's big dudes who get it. Yeah, there's guys who freaking got a booger hanging down their nose, get it. There's guys who are homeless with rips in their shirts, they get play. Like, come on, fam. Like, really, really and truly, let's be real. Is there one-offs? Is there one-offs that a homeless guy might get some play that smells like old beer and piss? Sure, there might be a one-off where he gets some play. Is there one-off? Is there times where a dude that's heavily obese with jelly stains on his shirt and just walking around, his shoes leaning? You guys know when big dudes, their shoes start leaning, right? Their shoes kind of start leaning outwards. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like when big dudes walking and their shoes, like you can see their soles on the side. Okay? Like, is there one-off chances that those guys get play? Yes, there is. But let's be fucking real here. How often is that compared to a guy that is at least somewhat in shape, at least somewhat well-groomed, okay? And I'm going to get to personal hygiene, fellas. I'm going to get to personal hygiene. Personal hygiene. It's the summertime. I don't know what part of the globe y'all live in. I don't know what part of the globe y'all live in. As y'all know, I live in Texas, and it's about to be hot than a motherfucker. It's about to be hot than a mug. About to be hot than a bitch down here, okay? So, I'm going to get to the hygiene part in a bit. But yeah, a dude that presents himself well, and look, the whole 6'1" and all that stuff like that. Shout out to the Musty Gang. No shout outs to the Musty Gang. The Musty Gang does not get a shout out. Boo. Bad Musty Gang. Okay. But as a whole, a dude that's well presented doesn't have to be 6'1" and diametric I don't even know what the eye measurements these dudes use, these black pillars. Freaking eyes got to be 0.2 centimeters away from the from your ear canal, right? You don't got to be all that. You just work with what you got. Present yourself in the best way. Okay? Present yourself in the best way. When your physique is on point, you can accentuate body parts of yourself, right? You got big arms, wear nice shirts. You don't have to go to Gucci and Ferragamo and all these European, what I'm saying? I'm trying to wear all this expensive stuff. If your body's on point, you can get a plain black tee. Yup, and my black tee. Y'all don't remember that Gucci Mane black tee? I rob in my black tee. Y'all don't remember that? All right. Anyway, sorry guys. I get bored sometimes and I have music Tourette's. You could buy a regular black shirt from Target, or I kind of like the oversized type of fits that they have now, right? This shirt is a little schmedium. This is a schmedium shirt. Please forgive the tiny shirt. But they have the oversized type of shirts, and when your physique is on point, oversized shirts look really good because they kind of drape over your shoulders, right? You can still see that kind of structure, or you can still see the physique. You can still see the broad shoulders. Okay. What about Sean? What about chopped and screw music? I'm always listening to that. I'm always listening to some old screw, old Big Pokey, Lil Kiki, all of that. I'm Houston, right? Anyway, back to what I was saying. So when your physique is on point, you can accentuate your clothes. You make the clothes. The clothes don't make you. See, a lot of guys get it backwards. A lot of guys get the shit backwards. Manasseh, that Paul Wall's still dropping music. And by the way, Manasseh, my bad, I forgot to answer your question. I'm Middle Eastern. I'm Arabic. That's my ethnicity. But yeah, Paul Wall still go hard in the city. Not as much as the early 2000s, obviously, but he's see, one thing about Houston artists, and I'm gonna get back to the point. And one thing about Houston artists, we started off. Texas is so huge, they can get money in the state, like Slim Thug, Lil Flip, Zero. If y'all know who Zero is, they started in Houston and pretty much stayed within Texas, and still made $1 million, right? Yeah, Pokey did pass about a year ago, but yeah. So when your physique is on point, you could buy simple stuff. You could buy simple shit from Target. Even, and this is gonna shock y'all, right? You guys are gonna, your jaws are gonna drop. Even Walmart, okay? Even Walmart shirts, if you pick the right one, okay? Because Walmart be having some bootleg ass clothes now. Don't get it twisted. But within the aisles, I swear to God, sometimes I found shirts that I'm like, dang, this is fresh. You could pull it off if your physique is on point. You got your nice shirt, maybe you got a little bit of accessory, and you walk in a spot, you walk in a lounge, a restaurant, and you're gonna get looks left and right. I mean, you're gonna get looks left and right, and all you have to do is, once again, hey, look, if you're making a shit ton of eye contact, maybe you're sitting at the bar. If you drink, me personally, I don't drink or smoke, but people are gonna do what they're gonna do. You're chilling at a bar. A chick keeps looking at, because trust and believe, if you got yourself together, you out here smelling good. You got your nice cologne. You got your nice clean shirt. Smell like Tide. Smell like Gain or whatever. Your clothes are nice. You're gonna get some you're gonna get chose. Real talk. You will get chose. You will get chicks looking at you every 5 freaking minutes. And then this is where your personality comes in. This is where you're like, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. How about yourself? And bam, you start a nice little, this is where that cool exchange. Adam, big up from the UK. Hey, shout out to the United Kingdom, man. Shout out to Great Britain, to the UK. Shout out to my overseas viewers. Know what I'm talking about? But a guy in shape gets a $10 tee, will look far above a skinny guy, flat-chested bird and Gucci shirt. Sean, yes. Yes. A fit dude wearing, and you guys can believe this or not, and like I said, like I say, every single one of my videos, this is from experience. This isn't from some fucking red pill channel that I seen. You being in shape, you looking good, you smelling good, you having that masculine confidence, aka sex appeal, you wearing a nice Target shirt or a nice Walmart shirt. Like I say with Walmart, it's kind of iffy. You gotta really, you feel me? You gotta really look for some shit that looks good, okay? But it's definitely in there. You will get played before that guy that's 300 pounds wearing a tiny Gucci shirt, or that dude who looks like he's on fentanyl, skinny as hell, wearing a Gucci shirt with the neck loose, looking sick, looking sickly. You're going to get played way before those two. And try it out. If you don't believe me, try it out. Okay? Because ultimately, a chick wants to get D'd. She wants to get that pipe from a guy that she finds attractive. Whether he's wearing a Gucci shirt or whether he's wearing like a nice Target shirt or something like that. Now, shoes, I spend guap on shoes, right? I spend a little bit of bread on shoes. I will say that. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I'm not gonna lie to you and say my shoes are from Walmart or Target. Okay? I'm big Air Max. I'm Nike. You feel me? That's just me. But you guys, you get the point. Okay? Never bought Gucci shoes. I never bought Louis. All of these very Euro shirts or very Euro designer brands. Nothing wrong. I'm just saying. I never bought that. Never owned. The only thing that is probably Gucci that I have that's Gucci, and I'm gonna drop something on y'all. Anon, he kind of touched on it. Kevin Samuels cologne was always on point. Only thing I drop bread on that's name brand is cologne. Okay. YSL. I love me some YSL. That my personal favorite one right now. I only got a small handful. I got like 4 of them. Okay. And you know what? Zara actually has some good price cologne that smells good. Okay. Now I don't know about the performance, but anyway, YSL. Why? It costs a little bit, but it's a good investment. Okay. It's a good investment. If that's the only thing that you have, that's my personal favorite, right? And yeah, it really, guys, today with the way women are liberated, okay, with the way dudes are men and women are liberated today, a lot of chicks are sexually liberated. It's really not that hard. Did I say that before? Yes. I'm going to say it again. The way these chicks are liberated, it's really not hard. If you are ethically attractive, it's really not hard. And get yourself to the best of your ability. Hey, look, we all have our little imperfections. Okay, we all have our little imperfections. That's okay. The female that you're talking to has imperfections, right? I met chicks that had fine as hell, but their coochie smelled like tuna, right? Sardines. Okay. I had chicks that once again, talking to a chick and she had some kind of overactive sweat glands and stuff. And she told me beforehand, right? Like she took showers, put on deodorant, whole 9 yards. She had overactive sweat glands. So sometimes when it got a little too hot, you know, things got a little, you feel me, ripe. So everyone has imperfections, okay? If a girl's feeling your looks a lot, you can even tell her, I got this shirt from Walmart. They won't give no care. They won't. They won't give a damn at all. And as a matter of fact, when I was in my single dating days, a lot of my first dates, or whatever you want to call it, hell, I went with a lot of times a Target shirt. Okay. Sometimes I might have had a Zara shirt. I like Zara. If you guys, I'm pretty sure all of y'all know what Zara is, right? I like Zara. Sometimes their shit be fitting a little too tight, right? Sometimes they shirts be fitting tight, and jeans, I don't even bother buying jeans from Zara because it'd be way too tight. Okay, I guess it's a Euro fit. They call it Euro fit, and I know what y'all are saying. This shirt small as hell. Yeah, this really a workout shirt. This is really a whatever shirt. I'm talking about when you get shirts to step out or whatever. You know, it's cool if you're built, you can get away with your shirt being a little, medium. You feel me? But sometimes Zara, they got some fly clothes. Their clothes are some of my most complimented clothes were from Zara, but sometimes they're tight. Sometimes the mugs fit snug. But, I would suggest you guys go over there and look at, give it a shot. H&M has some real good stuff too for a good price. And let's get to the hygiene that I was talking about. Y'all, hygiene is a huge part of sex appeal, okay? Huge part. Simple hygiene, okay? Look, some of you guys use loofahs. Loofahs, cool. But me personally, I would suggest a rag, okay? Why would I suggest a rag? Like those little square ones, little hand towels. Because you can wash them. Loofahs, you really can't wash like that. So you're using the same thing every single day, right? So me personally, I like those little wash rags. Use them one time and then wash them and they're clean again, right? But yeah, taking a shower is a must. If you ever, when you stepping out, you should always, I have never, when I stepped out, couldn't think of a time when I didn't take a shower. Okay? It was law. Right? It was law. Take a shower, get a nice lather, wash my face, I use tea tree soap because I got sensitive ass skin. I use tea tree soap, hair, beard, face, and I like Cremo. If y'all know what Cremo is, they have that in Walmart. Get a good lather under my pits, get the whole body, and then finally I get the under parts. Pause. I'm not gonna get too deep into that, but fellas, you need to hit the under parts. Cause when a chick pull your drawers down and it smells like it smelled like onions and dookie. Oh man, you know, if she pull your pants down and it smell like Funyuns and it smell like doo doo particles, she, it's most likely instant dryness from there. Okay, so you don't want to be with a chick. She pull your drawers down and it smells like hot balls. You know, so hygiene is extremely important. That's a huge part. Because think about it. Like I said, I've had experiences with young ladies, and they were fine as hell. But their hygiene, I'm like, Ma, why are you so pretty? But you musty. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. Like, why are you pretty? But when you pull your pants down, I instantly, you know what I'm saying, get a whiff. So it's the same thing, same thing with dudes. You don't want to be caught out here with musty balls. I'm just being for real. And it's a lot of guys are like, this is common sense. Man, not really, because a lot of guys just they don't give a damn. And then they be wondering, dang man, damn. Why the hell these chicks why are they not paying me no mind? Well, it's because you smell like chili cheese fries. And I'm not trying to be funny. This is real. This is so for real. You know? But anyway, hope y'all like this live cast. Catch y'all later. Peace.